Hello, hello. I'll be going over reacting to several videos involving the quartering, Chrissy, Mayor, or Frosky, whatever you want to call her, Gummy Mayor, whatever. But I'll reacting to a lot of the ones dealing with that situation. Couple from one from Yellow Flash, a couple from Kino Casino, a couple of two or three from SmashJT. No copyright strikes, please, from those that I'll be reacting to. I'm using these in fair use and will regularly be stopping during them making comments when I see fit, trying not to get off track. And then later, I'll do another stream, either multi stream or on Twitch, of uh, playing some Steam games, multiplayer with whoever wants to play. All right, let's get to it. First up, we have none. Have from Yellow Flash. Is there? Oh, jeez. Yeah, yeah. And the whole thing is Bearing, I love the dude. Awesome Aussie. And he was throwing him and his the other guy, I think it was, forget his Count Dankula or who it was, other co host of the uh, TSM, TISM uh, videos under a bus because he deleted them and then acted like they were bands. It's like complete and full lie. Pissed off Bearing, who gave him a fair shake in the video he did several weeks ago, trying to be fairly middle of the road and trying to mediate the situation, which Bearing, respect you, bud. Highly respect you. Yo, yo, yo. He might have those 2 million subscribers, but how many of those are actual bot accounts and not real, genuine subscribers? That's the thing. You take even one like Hassan Piker, who, if you take dwindle out the bot numbers, maybe same with the quartering, you see their subscribers or their viewers are actually way lower. Yeah. When you get the actual true people numbers, then it's a fraction of who you think it is, how many you think it is. And that with the whole Ren Fair, because that video came out from like 6 years ago or whatever stream, he got lifetime ban, not just a year ban or time out from it for so long, a lifetime ban for a Ren Fair close vicinity to where he, I believe, lives or in his neck of the woods. So yeah, they're like, yeah, you done, finito for good. And yeah, he if he wants to go to a Ren Fair, he has to travel to another state and maybe be able to go to one. That's just potentially if he can. Not yeah, because of that 6-year-old video. Melanie. Yes, yes, please. Oh hell no, hell no. They don't deserve squat from even even a couple of streams that Chrissy did. She limited the chat. First, it was subscribers only for one of the streams, and you had to be a subscriber for like 10 minutes or something. And then that went, I think that was the Simcast one or something like that. And that went bust with Brittany Venti, which guy go, hey, Venti, dude, she's cool. I can respect her. But yeah, Chrissy, I used to be okay with her, but yeah, during the whole Froscarin stuff and all. But yeah, now I'm just, she needs a pointy hat with the broom she's using. Good, yeah. Yeah, she had the chance to lay things on the line, go, hey, you're my friend, but I've got to show you some tough love. I've got to say this is this, and it's bad. She had the opportunity to go, okay, this is bad, Mel. This can't go on. This is just wrong. She could have easily gotten those channels taken out of their limbo policies that they were in thanks to the legal stuff that she's a fake Catholic. She is so utterly fake with all this lying crap. Shows that it's not really at a core of who she is. Because I'm sorry, that shows you don't openly lie when you had the knowledge, were told the knowledge we couple weeks in advance on Nina Fetty stream, giving the full context and even brought up some of it herself on that same stream from April 22nd. But no, Chrissy had to double down on acting dumb, stupid, lying, going completely against the good book. I'm sorry. That's anti going against Catholic doctrine, going against Bible doctrine, which is at the core of Catholicism, or one of the core things of it. I'm a lackadaisical Catholic myself, and if I lie, I try to word things carefully, and if I lie, I own up to it. I don't double down and act like I didn't, or I make up more lies and say, "Oh, I didn't say this," when it's on video of her saying things that she's saying she didn't say. I, she is a complete, utter mess. And Mel dressing like a little kid with bright clown red hair. Okay, you want to do red or purple or whatever? Fine. But I mean, good Lord. Dressing in a little kid's kind of shirt and that uber bright red. Like, what the hell? It screams your mind is warpy, Mel. Something's extremely wrong. And even there was one that was meant to be addressed as Melanie to answer it, but Chrissy answered it. It was a $2 chat. I remember seeing that one on that very stream. And she just automatically answered it and didn't even acknowledge that it was meant for Mel. I mean, oh, and I'm not the only one that picked out that. There's several other YouTubers who noticed that. D-Day Cobra, for example. I think SmashJT did as well. I mean, there's others. I Chrissy is a complete and utter mess, and no, she will not be returned to FNT. I can bet you money on that. I'd be willing to bet money on that, and I would probably almost guarantee I'd win. That's what I was saying. Yeah, she was let go from F&T for the drama she was bringing. That she would have brought on F&T that would overtake the whole stream. Not that would be giving crap to Hollywood, but it would be her drama, dealing with all the drama around her. They didn't want that. That's why they put her on a hiatus, an indefinite hiatus, an indefinite timeout. Which, yeah, she's not coming back. I'm sorry, she's not coming back. So, yes, that's what happened. It's not a cancel from F&T like the quarter pounder Hambone wants to think or wants to complain it is. And he is full of it. His body, face, gut, you don't get that from just bad eating. That look and the way his face looks and gut and body, you get that from excessive alcohol use. I grew up with a brother, two sisters, a mom, and a father, God rest his soul, who were in or still who were in retired or still in the medical field. Yeah, so I know something very well about stuff like that. About a lot of stuff medical wise. I've had to deal uh with eye doctors. I've had to deal with dental stuff. So yeah, I know a great deal more than just the mainstream layman sort of knowledge when it comes to medicine. I have a little bit more in that knowledge. Do I know enough to give medical advice that could potentially be bad for someone? No, I am not going to do that. I'm not that stupid. If someone wants medical advice, I might point them into directions for something or give my opinion what could help, but I'll preference it by saying I don't want to be held liable, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, yeah, sorry, getting off topic. Rage, Rhino, rage. Yeah, when she did the Frosky impression on FNT a while back, I found was okay. I kind of respect it because she got the core of what was going on with G4 TV trying to come back and being all woke crap, anti feminine, getting on to guys for wanting a pretty looking lady. And, and when they were like that and all, I was like, I'm out. That's the same way I felt when I saw the completionist on there. I was like, yeah, okay, forget you. I'm done with you too. So yeah, Chrissy is doing the similar to how the completionist was on that very video with Froskin and saying, "You tell him, Frosk. You tell him, Frosk." basically Chrissy is doing the same thing with the quartering with Melanie Mack. Yes. Yes. Damn. I know. Rage, man. Rage. Oh, damn. Well, alcohol can affect libido. Yes, this is from some of my family's medical knowledge. Alcohol and can affect extremely when you do it to excess, as his body shows that he has and does. Which, okay, fine, you want to occasionally uh, partake in alcohol, fine. A lot of people who do it in moderation or are known as sippers. Myself, I very rarely touch alcohol, and I'm more of a sipper when I do drink anything, and I'm extremely rarely. So yeah, I mean, so myself, I don't show gut. I have a little bit of one, but not nearly what the quarter pounder Hambone has. I mean, good lord, his body, you can tell it's just beer gut. It's just alcohol body, which, yeah, is messed up. Ah, I want to apologize for the ads. I do have the free setup, so I don't have the premium. So any videos I'm reacting to are going to show. I remember Monday Matt. Wasn't too familiar with him or wasn't too critical of him. I didn't really have any sort of say to him. I was like, okay. Didn't really watch too much of his, which now that I think of it, he's Monday Matt is, which wouldn't surprise me that the quarter pounder ham bone is probably going the same way. Being uh, someone who is lackadaisical Catholic, censoring others and telling others what they can and can't see or can and can't do, yeah, it goes against the Bible again. And like, what the hell? God didn't say, yeah, go and police others to what I say they can do. No. So yeah, Mel Melanie is a false prophet. She is a lying skank. Like Elflash said, she looked like $2 hole. Yeah, she is. Ugh. It used to be that, yeah, when she'd always say the British cigarette word, I mean, so what? She said that all the time, became her thing, and she was edgy. It dressed kind of gothish with some purple in her hair or whatever. And okay, that was fine. It was kind of her shtick with a little bit of Bible reading and still. But now, yeah, she went nutters, and her husband is queerer than a $2 bill, allegedly. Gee, haven't learned that lesson. You were telling Monday Matt that years ago, and now you're doing the exact same thing, dumbass. I mean, good lord. Quarter pounder, ham bone. What the hell? You haven't learned from history. You're becoming Monday Matt. And what's he doing now? Yeah, he's pretty much dead on the internet. If he is on the internet. So good luck with that quarter pounder ham bone. You can see even from there there's not massive bags under his eyes, and he's not, and yes, there's not the heavy uh, raccoon looking eyes kind of effect like he has now. There's still a little bit of that, so you can tell even back alcohol get worse as he kept on drinking over the years. So even back then shows that he had a problem with alcohol that has basically made his body. And guess what? Just so you know, quarter pounder ham bone, my wife is 10 years younger than me. Hell, you've always wanted a woman 10 years younger than you. So suck it. And I'm happily married. Yep. Yes, yes. On a side note, my father had a toenail that looked worse than quarter pounder ham bone, and it was an all black toenail. Yeah. I kind of hope I get paid a little for all these ads. I probably won't. But yeah, that was that one. All right, next up. Hmm, okay, I guess won't be reacting to a couple of Kino Casino videos. Oh. Yeah, and this whole thing with the old morning show he's doing, or supposedly doing, where he's trying to do 9 a.m. show and then showing up some days at 12 or something like that late, or having dead air where he's just reading chat. That's bad. Summer vacation. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. When I when I plan to multi-stream, or if I'm on this service or that service streaming, I want people to join me on that service for whatever kind of stream I'm doing. Like, I plan to potentially uh, stream some Steam gameplay, uh, multiplayer games later tonight on Twitch. So, hey, if you want to join me, cool. I'll I'll game with you. Maybe Lockdown Protocol, maybe Repo, maybe Lethal Company, various different ones from my Steam library. So, hey, yes, yes, yes. Oh, so true, so true. The toughest part about streaming is getting a following going in the first place, to where you can actually get the money going and get followers and get super chats and all that. But like Smash is saying, like JT is saying, yes, stick to what you do, what you focus, not worrying about what other channels are doing. But if you say stream at 9 a.m., you be up at 9 a.m., maybe have some coffee with you or something to be able to do some chat. If you need a little something breakfast or was, okay, little bit unprofessional, but I mean, you're on camera, you're communicating with the chat. That's how you should be. Yeah, he does look uh, older, because alcohol takes a lot out of your body. especially at the levels that his body is showing. Yeah, and I will admit my thumbnails suck, and I'm bad at making thumbnails. I'm good at editing pictures, and I love to do that on my free time. Just tweaking a picture on my phone, not anything major, but using my Galaxy Note 9's built-in photo editor. And yes, I've done that with numerous pictures. A lot of ones have been memes of the day from Liberal Hive Mind's YouTube videos. No, Hannah Claire is Freebird. Ooh, that is bad. That is bad. That is bad. Now, of course, if you like your own product, buying it, yeah. But doing it and showing that you did it to purposely give your own product positive info, I mean, that is bad. Now, if you swear by your own product and you have a lot of stake in it and you is something you legitimately, it can still look bad. But if you have someone else who is a third party who you can communicate with, but will give you a honest review, pros and cons, that is highly more better, high, higher credibility than what he's doing, which is bad, Hambone, very bad. That makes a great point. 13 seconds. Okay, I gotta admit, good shape and all that. Yes, she's in, but I mean, she lost to someone who's technically more superior in that sort of style of fighting. So, sorry, but losing in 13 seconds, ouch! That is, ouch. But yeah, did I put a lot of stake in Gina uh, potentially coming out on top? No. Did I potentially think it would have gone the distance, maybe, or been way more drawn out than 13 seconds? Jeez. Yes, I thought it would have lasted longer than that easily, but good lord. It just shows how much of a superior technical combatant in that style of fighting that Ronda is vastly superior over Gina in that competition. Now, does Gina do other things better than Ronda? Quite possibly. I mean, heck, Gina, I think, looks better, more attractive. But yeah, do I think it was, oh, Gina won? No, no quarter pounder. Hambone, she did not win. It was just disaster. Now I can agree she probably got parlayed into a bunch of other stuff, and in that regard, she might come out on top in just in that aspect. But as far as the match itself, no, she lost badly. But as far as the aftermath outcome and what it could come from it, yeah, I can agree in that regard that she'd be better off. Agreed, agreed. You censoring the hell out of your interacting, banning people's interacting. Right. That's crap. Banning's interacting. Yeah, right. You've got X pulled up on your stream, Hambone. Left X. Yeah, right. Admitting he has multiple other X accounts. Oh, you dummy. You complete dummy. Good Lord, Hambone. Yep, yep. Sorry for the sorry for the ads, but hey, I'm not using premium. I don't have premium, so but yeah, that was one of the Smash JT ones. Yes. The only one I'd see as funny on that panel is probably Puppet Edgar. Like I was saying, Puppet Edgar is funny as crap here. Yeah. I might have to sub to Puppet Edgar. God, she is such a freaking Karen. What? 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 Yeah. God. Oh, I found it. Chrissy, that's stealing, not finding a bag, not finding some clothes. I mean, I went on a trip years ago uh, with some people, and clothes got mixed up, and I got a shirt from someone else. That's not stealing, that's getting clothes mixed up. That's different what happened with me versus you stealing a bag of clothes. A bag. And you admit you used to do that when you were younger. I admit when I was in high school, I helped out for a carnival thing, school thing, and I swiped some prizes for the games from the games. Did I have classmates and all get onto me and turn myself around from that? Yes. I even, during high school, became a senior, started being a little bit of jerk to underclassmen, had good classmate friends steer me away from that senioritis of being a jerk to the underclassmen. So I changed. Chrissy, you obviously didn't learn that lesson when you were younger, unlike myself, who did. Hmm. Bingo. She didn't do that. Oh, I found them. No, you stole them. What? Yeah, she's sketchy as is. Yeah, yeah. Jeez, this is messed up, Chrissy. Good Lord, you got a history of some screwed up decisions, terrible decisions. Maybe it's true what they say of gingers. Ah, sorry. No, yeah. Yep. Yeah, the cabbie was actually using some common sense and yeah. Good Lord, Chrissy, you've got some bad decision making. Your decision making's crap. And this is proof of history of bad decision making. Yeah. Yeah, her looks I would definitely give 6, 7, 6, 2, maybe or 7, 6 to 8, somewhere around there. I hate that old number. Ugh, crap. But yeah, I'd say seven, maybe more, maybe a little lower than a seven. Looks wise, okay, seven's fair, maybe a little lower. Personality drops that down big time. So where she's, yeah, probably a two because of her personality and her decision making. Yeah, she is exceedingly lucky that nothing bad happened to her because, good Lord, that is so bad of a decision. Chrissy, good Lord, your thinking is god awful. No wonder you created the mess you did with Melanie Mack and the quartering and lying about the whole situation. God, your decision making's crap. Agreed. Jeez. Oh, boo. You gotta be bad. Okay, Puppy Edgar, I'm gonna see about something to you because you are funny. Oh, damn. Good Lord. God, yes. God, yes. Yep. I can't say because I have not seen what what JT's wife looks like. So I cannot say, but hey, dude's got respect for his wife. Dude, props to you. But yeah, Venti is way more attractive than Chrissy. Okay, that was what the that afro? Good lord. Good. Y- Yeah, the only joke in that whole thing that was even remotely funny was about about the coochie trim. Hey, God, the rest of it sucked. Yeah, it's fake. Apologize for the hands. But yeah, that is definitely fake. Okay, good to play it up. I can respect that. Good lord. What the what the hell? A lot of those peoples were questioning the COVID stuff. Were questioning things. They had their channels in jeopardy. And these crazy son of a guns are saying, oh, where were they when the. I mean, good Lord. Exactly. And those that are going against the quartering now, we're going against the whole narrative. I'm not surprised Einstein didn't call her out. Good Lord. Good Lord, Hambone. What the hell? Good Lord, Hambone. Oh, the bingo card. That is. That bingo card, that is just so. That is spot on from everything I've seen on uh, Kino Casino and SmashJT and others of Hambone streams. It is dead on. Oh man, oh man, should is for. Oh man, too funny. Yeah, that will definitely lead to content up the wazoo, which will be hilariously funny. Hambone and his witches. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I agree with that. Uh, Sorry about the ads, but yeah, I don't have premium. Oh, it's already 8 o'clock. Okay. Mm. And yes, I'll probably later be streaming, either multi-streaming or streaming on Twitch. Uh, a little later, playing for a Steam game from my Steam library with others. So if I do, then that's where I'll be on my Twitch channel, Tom McD71 on Twitch. So later. So catch you then.